What is Whiteland trying to make anyway?
He's trying to make a fuel time burner, I think.
Fuel what?
A fuel time burner. A fuel burn timer, even.
Oh, okay. So if that's correct, yeah, it's actually got to the bottom, that's cool. Small connector.
Whoa. That is a big connector on the back now.
That's not actually connected.
No, because it's not on the bottom.
Yeah, I know, because I just winched it up.
Okay, keep going down, keep going down.
There we go. See, that's lying then. Look at that. It says it's 5 units to the ground, but the winch is 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the cable is like kinked twice.
Yeah, but why did they have to do that before it hit the ground? That's bizarre.
Ignore the, well, what you want to do really is you want to add a weight block to that.
Oh, there you go.
A weight block will
That's
make
brought
sure,
it in.
A weight block will make sure your anchor always goes to the ground.
Yeah, it says that on plan.
All my anchors are weight blocks. They're made entirely of weight blocks except for the merge block part.
I can add 1 weight block.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to use that as a towing connector as well, then don't go too
That's
nuts
true,
with it. But 1 weight block should be fine.
Yeah, Baz is actually, yeah, because the sensor's at the bottom of the hull, so there's like a few units of space.
Hmm.
Do you know what won't get old? Standing on a boat while someone despawns it. Like,
I never asked you to get on.
all of a sudden you just get dumped because the boat's disappeared from under you. Like, boom.
It's not even like you're doing it for charity.
Is 1 weight block enough, do you think?
It's enough just to help it.
Yeah, are you going to be using that as a towing connector?
Yeah, it's a multi-purpose connector.
Then you want it to float a little bit.
Well, I don't want to wait then, do I?
Well, 1 weight should be okay. Or
Put a
test
weight in
it.
a handle.
A weight and a handle?
The connector block itself is a handle.
Yeah, no, but it makes it look a little bit better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I tend to separate anchors and towing cable.
Yeah.
And then I have like a fully weighted anchor cable. And then the towing cable, I have a hybrid connector, which is... it's a small connector in the middle with 2 mag locks left and right of it.
That looks lovely now.
Aw, see? Should have gone to design school rather than tech university, Paul.
Hey.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's got handles on it and stuff. 2 handles, connectors, and a weight block in the middle. Nice and flat. 4 candles.
Yeah, that's connected.
Lovely jubbly. Well, that's good, that. I like that.
Yeah.
As much as it pains me to admit, you have done a pretty good job with this cargo bay.
It works quite well, doesn't it?
It's pretty cool.
Right, you stand there, Jack, and let's see if like, it shouldn't crush you if you stand near the inside a bit. Let's just see, because mind you, you're 7 blocks high. I don't know what will happen. Last time it didn't go well.
The lid and it'll freak
Yeah,
out.
last time this
It's
didn't
higher
go
this
well.
time.
So
I reckon you'll live.
Duck. I can always duck.
Stay stood up. I want to see what happens. I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm below now.
Yeah, boy.
That works.
There's actually a block gap just above my head, so I can't jump, but I'm perfect height.
Is it darkened though?
I know, because I have a torch on.
Yeah, but if you didn't, is it like pitch black?
No, actually, it's not. Some light's bleeding through.
Okay. Ah, that is glove, that is.
It even resets when you turn it off out through a full cycle. Look at that.
Yeah, mid-cycle, still just reverses.
Nice.
And I move this control deck as well, so you can like get past it
I
now.
actually walk past it, yeah. Jumping over the other one's got a bit old, actually.
And the beds, this is obviously the next version, the beds are on the roof up here. So they don't take up any deck space.
Well, I think we need to sleep, get a mission, and take other tests.
Mm.
Right. I'll chuck it in the workbench.
Oh.
Again.
Again with the despawn.
So if it had a winch on, proper winch, you can do a lot of things. Maybe we should go and do a mission.
Are you gonna spawn your boat so we can actually sleep?
Ah, yeah.
That was why I didn't get why you despawned it.
I
but-
don't either. I think I was thinking there was enough beds here, but there's clearly not.
Streamer fatigue.
Incoming!
It's not as good unless it sort of slams into the seabed.
If you want to very quickly do a thing, we can sleep through this research, and then I can quickly hit the trains research. It's only 25 minutes. We could quickly sleep that out as well.
Okay, and if we get trains, what's that going to give us?
The ability to go to the Arctic, a better way of moving fuel around on the bigger mainland type island.
But we're going to have to make a train first.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can cheat it a little bit and I can just spawn in one of my millions of trains, or we could just build one, which is actually, they're quite fun to build. You'd probably enjoy.
Well, yeah, I'd like to do that, but we've only got an hour left in this session, so that'd have to be a tomorrow thing.
Yeah, that's fine. You doing this tomorrow?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, tomorrow would be fine for that. But we can quickly sleep through the research now if someone sleeps. Paul.
What?
I
Oh,
saw-
perfect.
Their
Look at that.
equipment's...
I saw
That's
it.
a perfect mission. Look at that.
Well, we can test out the new connector and everything.
Oh, God.
Look at that, the ship just stays where it is. Do you like my night light?
I'd be worried if it didn't
This is
stay.
pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, it's like a really dim but permanently connected light, so even before the breaker's on, you can still see what you're doing.
I see
Yeah.
you decided not to paint in here.
I dimmed all the lights right down for you, Jack.
Yeah,
So I
no,
suppose.
it's not as bad. It's just all that white. It really hurts my eyes.
Well, you know,
That's a me thing, though.
I'll put the wallpaper up at the end.
It's like running. It's like running Discord in white mode.
Are you driving, Paul, or are you being passenger?
I don't mind, we need to get fuel on board first, though.
That's a good point.
Boat needs a drink.
Yeah, we'll do the trains tomorrow. Gotta turn the winch off on you, blimey. And switch the reverse.
We didn't want to interfere with your boat.
Yeah, we thought we'd let you play with your new toy. It's funny actually, because it started out as a bathtub, and now it's the kind of toy you'd have in a bathtub.
If you look at how it sits as well now, it's quite balanced. Not on as the radar, yes.
So I work out we
Yes.
need about 7,000 litres of fuel if you want to do it at full chat.
Yeah, do that then, just fill it up. Yeah, you can put all kinds of like radar systems, autopilot
Have we checked
systems
if
on
the
board,
system's first to
video
make sure
camera
it's
feeds.
definitely
Like
not
one of the things I
needing
want to
be
do is have
despawned yet?
cameras on board, so you can get video feeds of around the boat. Put them in the cockpit somewhere.
Well,
Kind of cool.
the dock works, which is all we need for this mission anyway. And everything else has been functional for me and you, hasn't it? So
I reckon it'll be balanced, to be honest, Vario. We'll see. If we have to ballast the balance back, yeah, we'll do it. Depends how heavy that winch is, I can't remember. Well, you said it was broken, Whiteland. But not. Let's not do anything now because we've got a load of fuel in that ship. Is it full yet? What's it on?
it's got 4,000 litres in it. So it's half full.
That is now sitting dead level. Which island is this? This is the... It doesn't appear to have a name. It's north of Coast Guard Outpost. That one. Once I put that crane arm on the front, that's going to be quite a lot of weight.
Are you actually putting a proper crane on?
Well, obviously need to keep it sensible so that you can load stuff in, but not like completely tip the front end of the boat down.
Yeah, you'll need to start working with counterweights then.
Well, I'm going to put a leveling system on first.
Yeah, there's a pretty standardized system that most people use in Stormworks that uses the sliding rail.
That's
So
what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that on before I do the crane.
Yeah, and then that allows for the sensors to keep the thing balanced constantly. There's about 50 of them on the workshop. It's really simple stuff.
It's just a pin in the tilt sensor, isn't it?
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
I like roller mail.
It sits on one of these large rails and a couple of the smaller rails. I'm sure if we unlock the small rails.
$7,300.
Well, that's worked out that 7,000 was just about enough, but to take a little extra isn't going to hurt, is it?
Really love doing that high speed mode, don't you?
Well, it's we're not exactly strapped for cash, are we? So
No, it's not even like the economy mode is all that slow either. Still doing like 30 odd knots in economy mode. That's pretty impressive. All aboard?
I don't know,
no.
we're not fully loaded. Zombie's off and we're still connected. Let's not go anywhere yet.
You're at the driver's seat, I'm not. 82,000 fuel.
Mr. Earthquake, I don't want to get involved or anything, but you need to make a big white H on the big door so that you can land a helicopter on it. That's it. In theory, you could, and you get, as long as you put some like mag connectors on
there.
there.
And land a little helicopter on it.
Yeah, it would be a little heli. For the heli I'm planning, it wouldn't work.
Are you going full Osprey?
Yeah, full Chinook.
Yes. Are you full yet?
That's maxed out somewhere, I think. You just disconnect that.
Can you disconnect it?
Okay, anchor's up, isn't it? I'll put some indicator lights down the side just to look nice.
Oh, I see. Whiteland's nicked my seat now.
There's more in the shed in the back.
You're in the executive lounge. Sorry, shed. It's okay, maybe a touch of front ballast wouldn't hurt. Are we going straight to the 9-kilometre turbine generator thing? Wait, where do we need to go? The wind turbine first?
No.
Hey?
The other one first. The 9K.
The one far away?
Yeah.
Yeah. Southeast, southwest.
Filling front ballast.
Nice.
You know, well, now we've got diving gear, we should actually start investigating some of these wrecks because they have
That's true.
crates on them.
Is there one en route?
There's one not far off. It's not a wreck. It's one of the points of interest called Tarn Rocks. It's just south of our destination.
And there's Daggett Cavern just west of it as well. So the ballast is about half full. Do you want a bit more?
I think that'll do. Yeah, Tarn Rocks is just south of where we're going.
And then just west of it is the Daggett Cavern.
Yeah.
Do you want to try full ballast and see the difference, or I can empty it again, can't I?
I think that's fine. I just didn't want it bobbing around. It stabilised it. We've got like an hour and 20 to do the mission, so we've got plenty of time to go to those things. It's just whether we've got the fuel.
Well, they're very close. I would think we'd have the fuel for it. We can go there after we pick these guys up, or before and then pick the guys up.
Well, this is parcels, isn't it? So.
I'll get parcels then.
Why is that
Hang on,
island
this
worth
isn't the mission I
100
thought it
grand?
was.
What is it?
This is the replacement generator part. Is that?
We unlocked jet
by-
engines this afternoon,
Is it?
40, but
Oh, God.
this ship was built
You know you
way
want to
before
put
I
that
put
crane
jet
on.
engines in there. To be
Is
honest,
that
I
the-
kind of like
that isn't
having
the one I
vehicles
thought- I
with
thought it was
different
the three
technology in them,
parts with the
because that
lighthouse.
way you can use them at
No,
different
no, no.
stages in career mode.
If this is the one I think you're saying it is, then it's the big ISO container.
No, I don't think it's that.
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, let's go and see if we can actually do the mission first, Paul.
Okay.
Also, keep your eyes peeled for boxes.
At night.
Night? It's the middle of the day for me.
Oh, don't start.
It's literally the middle of the night for me.
See, since I've reinstalled, I'm on the same time as Paul. And
Alright,
I
sure.
haven't had any issues at all.
Yeah, I reckon that is a bug. It's something to... It must store something locally, and when you deleted it, you got on the same time as me.
Yeah.
Like, Pups has the same problem. He's constantly a quarter of a day ahead.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
considering that it keeps happening every time one of us is in the server a bit longer or a bit less than the other, I can't be bothered to reset it because it'll just happen again straight away. It'll just be some local file, so yeah. Hopefully this new MP fix will fix all that.
I do hope so. It's coming out next week, isn't it?
I think they said just soon, but didn't actually even...
Lotus, I don't know if it models that, mate. I don't know if sticking up some kind of ballast in there will
Next
make
week, they
a
said,
difference.
so, yeah.
I literally don't know. But I do know that if you put anything in there, it's going to reduce the amount of water you can store. Because the only baffles you can have are full block baffles, which is going to take... Each one's going to take a cubic unit of water away. I reckon we'll be there in time for dawn.
Or evening for me.
Oh, rip. Wrong button. There we go. So what is this? Dragging a piece like a wind turbine part or something?
But we're not entirely sure what it is. I think it's the big ISO container thing.
I'm back.
Not sure.
The turbine is stored on the dock at the nuclear power station on an ISO container
Yeah.
24 by 9 by 9. Deliver the parts to the
Nice.
helipad at the winter. The helipad? Did anybody actually read this?
No.
Tell me exactly how we're going to get a 24 by 9 by 9 part onto a helipad in a ship.
With sheer will.
It ain't going to happen, bro. This is an airlift mission.
Yeah.
And
Didn't
not-
read that.
Not just an airlift, but this is a sky crane mission. We don't even have large rotors unlocked.
Okay, we can't do this, so I think we should, while we're here, let's go and do the Tarn Rocks or something.
Sounds like fun.
Get something out of this mission, and
Yeah,
then
good
sleep for the next one.
Well, at least we can sleep on board the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can tow the part if we can get it in the water, but we can't get it onto the helipad. It's not going to happen.
Hi, Tommy.
Hey.
Right, we're going to go there instead. Jack, can you actually see the part over there? It's like pitch black for me.
Well, there's rocks in the way, so I can't see the dock.
You can go and look to see what... you can go and look for reference, but yeah, it's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, a container that big, that's a big mission.
It would fit probably on top of the cargo hatch, hanging over the end. But it's just about getting it on here. And I'm sure it doesn't tip us.
I'm sure we can't carry that.
No.
Yeah, it's certainly something that you can't lift, that's for certain.
Well, even if you put a crane arm on the boat, you've got to get it to the helipad afterwards, and who knows how far the helipad is at the dock.
On the boat.
Right, I'm going to start donning your diving gear. Assume it's a diving mission.
It is, yes. 200 meters.
I shall put on the keel lights. That on.
Okay. 20 meters, 20 meters, and that should do. So this will just be like a cavern that we can explore and find stuff.
Yeah, doing this in the dark is not particularly great.
Doing this in daytime isn't even any better. We'll be relying on our torches alone.
Okay, where the heck are we going?
Just straight down until you hit the seabed.
Surely in daytime we can see a bit more.
Actually gone quite far away from it.
See a thing?
Yeah, it's over there by you.
You're gonna get the bends doing this?
Hope not.
Seriously, how far down is it?
Some of them are really far down. It's they're like underwater caverns or canyons. This one's Tarn Rocks. I think it's just a rock formation of something.
Are you still going down?
No.
No. Actually, I don't see you, Paul.
Paul's at the boat, so
That's really weird.
Yeah, you're on the boat.
it's 100 meters down, basically, I think.
Are you pressing the
I-
right button?
Well, I am now. There was nothing to tell me I was moving, so I had no sense of what was going on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty certain in daytime this would be better.
It's not. I've got daytime and it's not any better at all. I can only just make out a little bit of scenery, as long as it's right in front of my face. So the bit that's actually called Tarn Rocks, I'm now sat on. It's just this mound of rocks in front of me.
And what are we looking for? Crates?
Yeah, there's usually a crate here. But I feel like there's not. I think it's just these bits of coral and this clam. Can you open this clam?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda, Bez. Shoulda suggested it, Bez.
No,
when you
there's
knew.
nothing in it.
My premonition skills were as bad as yours, Bez. But even so, I honestly don't think he would have helped down here.
Might be that there's nothing here.
What's the point in having it on the map then?
Beauty spot? Something to look at? I don't know.
Well, like you say, you can't see it even in daytime.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure there should be a crate at each of these markers. The shipwreck.
I didn't think that. Yeah, I didn't think there was one at every one. I thought there was like one. Because on one shipwreck, there's like 3, isn't there?
Pretty much all the shipwrecks have them, as far as I'm aware. But with the actual like markers, I'm not sure if they're just beauty spots. If they sometimes have a. I thought they did. Now I'm rethinking that. But we can always go and try Dagon Cavern and see if that's any different.
Well, do you want to sleep while we're here?
Otherwise, the MRN Jersey wreck isn't all that far away in the other direction.
Okay, let's get back on board and go somewhere else.
Okay, hang on. Coming up now.
Yeah, I reckon Mr. in Jersey then. Because at least that's a shipwreck, right?
Yeah. It's got an anchor, it's a shipwreck.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to sleep, do you? Or go somewhere?
Cranky Fire, thank you for 7
Well,
months.
I think we should go to the wreck and then have a look and then possibly sleep.
All on board, aren't we?
We seem to be.
Are you heading to the right place now, Paul?
Heading west to the cavern thing, is that right?
No, go to the shipwreck that's south of the airport island. It's on X0 and Y 7000 somewhere there. Yeah, there.
We're not doing as high a speed as we used to. I'm wondering if it's because the back of the boat's in the water too much. Creating too much drag, maybe.
Why, what speed are you getting now on?
42.
So what speed do you get at full RPS with no gear?
Well, at this same RPS, I used to be able to get 48. So we've lost 5 knots somewhere along the line.
There is more weight on here now, though, isn't there? You haven't driven it since.
Yeah, there's more weight.
There's all the cargo stuff. Yeah, the ballast is in as well.
Plus there's 4 of us. Don't know how much difference that makes.
I don't know, how heavy does a player weigh?
Well, judging by the durability of them, not that much.
Thank you, Copper Motor. I mean, you know, there's more stuff to be added, Copper Motor, but it's looking nice. I think at some point I may have to make it either slightly wider or slightly longer just to give us more ballast back. As I'm adding more and more stuff, we don't have enough buoyancy. So I may have to, you know, increase the dimension slightly to balance it up.
Oh, I'm overboard.
Bye, Tommy.
How did you manage that?
I stood up from my seat and it threw me out of the door.
You closed the door while you're sat down.
Because there isn't a button on the inside.
Oh, so it's not just a shed, it's a prison.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I only kind of envisaged it for actual AI.
Right,
You know what
back
this
on
is?
board, thanks.
You know what this is, don't you? This is a police van boat.
Yeah.
You need some flashing blue lights.
You just jump in the bed on the roof. 5k fuel. Well, it's not efficient yet, Ducky, because it's so much of it is in the water. Like, there's a lot of drag here. I've been building the systems, like the optimization can only really come at the end, because if I optimize it now and then add more stuff, everything goes out of whack. Wait, I just went over the top of it. We close?
We're leaning. Let's have a look. We are just coming over it now, so you might want to stop. And that's us on top of it right now.
Wow, the sea is as calm as like a pond, look at it.
And there it is. The wreck of the MR engine.
I don't see crates.
What can we
Go
loot?
inside it.
Like, where there was one in previous versions of the game, there's not one now.
Might have moved it.
Invisibility is so bad.
There's another bit I think you can go down inside.
This thing is quite big.
Yeah, so the 3 compartments I swear used to have a box in them, and now they don't.
Is there any other inside parts you can find?
Well, I'm in the keel. I've checked that out. There used to be one in the funnel, I thought, and there isn't one there, and there isn't one down at the front either, so...
I don't see very much. So it's just a pointless wreck with no point going though. Great.
It did always used to have a box.
Yeah, it didn't used to be, but...
I don't remember ever reading anything about them moving boxes out of wrecks and stuff. I mean, that's the whole point of bringing them into the game. It was a point of interest that you could go to, and then there would be a box there for a prize. Unless something about changes you've made to the XMLs changed their location, or stopped them spawning.
Doubt it.
Anything's possible with Stormworks.
Well,
So
I
do you
am
wanna
the server
sleep
host,
here
so...
and get a mission?
I'd like to get that research done as well. So we could sleep through a research.
Okay. Jump in a bed then. Transport equipment to the mine.
Isn't this the one that's really far away? Yeah, it's 30k.
Yeah, Sawyer Island is the big new mainland island that they added not long ago. It's got like
30?
loads of stuff on it.
Yeah.
That's
It's-
I don't even think we've got the range for that, have we?
There is a train line that goes to Sawyer Island. So if you wanted to get trains sorted tomorrow, we could then train to Sawyer Island.
That mission ends in 40 minutes, Jack. I don't really see us doing it.
I meant like for future purposes. So like we're not going to get that mission done, but then we can train there in the future.
Right, another sleep then.
Yes, more sleep.
Need a land vehicle for that one. I would need a land vehicle as well.
Okay, that's that done. I'll quickly start that train one, because that's 3 points and 25 minutes, so we can quickly sleep that up. Someone's not sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
There we go. There you go. And did we have another mission, or did we need to sleep for another mission?
Sleep for another mission.
We can't do either of those two. One's too far and one's got too big a box.
Right, yeah.
Medivac rig walker.
That's something we can do. Ooh, the sea's got a little choppy.
7.2 k's away.
It's a shame about those not having boxes on them.
So I think we've got the range for about 14k-ish.
Well, luckily the hospital's fairly nearby, but if things get desperate, we're going past the Coast Guard outpost. So.
Well, I think we should have enough to finish this mission. I just don't think we'll have enough to get back home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The outpost does fueling.
Yeah, the beginner outpost isn't far from the hospital north of that anyway.
So, Negative Nancy just dove the same wreck as us and found a treasure chest.
Yes, so something about our save then.
That sucked.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nancy, did it have one or three? It used to have 3 crates as far as I remember, but that was back in 2018.
Yes, we did one. And thing is, we found a bunch of crates at the very start of the save game, just floating in the water.
It was only one, fair enough.
That was a while back though. Plus we've moved over to a new save, didn't we? And you brought a load of XML stuff over. So it might have just bugged out.
I don't know what the keep active block is, if I'm honest. I need the advanced logic though. Can I get the advanced logic? 'Cause it's only 4 points, and I can get me a PID.
If you want to, yeah. By the way, all that stuff should be available already in the custom MC stuff.
What's this in the water?
I don't know,
The
it's
box?
not done for me. Oh,
It is a box.
Yay, 12 points. And a tyre. Woohoo.
a small tyre.
20 small tyres. We must have like 100 small tyres in stock now.
You can put them all around the outside of the
Yeah.
ship so you don't bump into stuff.
They're not even like functional tyres either. They're the direct decorative ones, aren't they?
Yeah, but they are quite handy for stopping you from getting your hull scratched up. In like gentle bumps and stuff.
Oh, it slightly makes up for not finding anything at the treasure chest.
So I worked out, I know we stopped briefly, but I think we're burning about 200 a minute with whatever fuel throttle setup we've got at the moment.
I've lowered the RPS a little bit, see if we can lean this out a bit.
It was about 200 litres per kilometre-ish.
Not good.
Well, it was 100 better than I could get at full speed, so...
We're measuring this in gallons per mile, not the other way around.
Welcome to my world.
So if I put third gear in, still doing 14, 15 RPS, but it's a lot slower. I think it's just too much drag, maybe. We just passed the Coast Guard outpost.
Yeah, and you're fine for fuel though.
3.5k. No Toyota hybrid.
You're burning about 250 per kilometre on the last clock.
It's probably more efficient to just get the engine to use a generator and put electric motors on for the power. What is this boat for? It's basically a general purpose boat. You know, you can do rescues with it, you can pull things with it, you can move liquid around and make money, you can take cargo. It's a general purpose boat. Yeah, I've now got electric motors. Right, 1k away. Whatever you're doing, don't do that, because it just rocked the boat a lot.
Rock the boat, baby.
Right, who's going upstairs and getting the coronavirus victim?
I'll go.
Probably. Put them in a containment area at the rear.
Yeah, right.
Is that floating on the right there? Oh, that's the thing we threw around.
Rubber ring. And then one of the water left.
Will you try and be diesel electric? I actually don't know, Nerdy Drew. It's a very good question. Given that we've got electric engines, I kind of think that we probably should. Really, Whiteland?
I found a box.
Yay, 6 points.
Whiteland.
20 large tyres. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Never mind.
Put them in the prison.
On the deck.
Yeah, all the boards that.
Whiteland's bought a present for us.
I think Whiteland wants to test the cargo storage.
Yeah, the thing is, that's just dropped through the deck for me.
Yeah, same here.
It's on the lid for me.
You're gonna open that while we're moving.
I hope he doesn't.
That may have dire consequences.
Yeah, like a massive sail going up in the air.
Oh god.
Oh!
Wait for it. It's lagged out. Box, we just drove over a box.
Yes, she did.
Oh, it's gone. There it is. You see it? Four
Is there
side.
two, or is there just one?
I looked at two. What?
Whiteland died.
Fair enough. Is there one in front of you?
Port side, yeah.
Was that
No, as in
Whiteland?
right in front.
Yeah, this is one Whiteland brought.
Another
Okay.
6 points.
Yay, another 20 large tyres.
There's lots of tyres out at the ocean. Isn't
Yeah, like...
No wonder fishermen are always pulling them out of the water. Waiting for boots next.
Well, we didn't get any treasure, but we found loads of boxes on the way back.
Yeah, I think that makes up for it. We've got 25 research points now.
Look on that side.
It wasn't me.
Hey GP, not bad.
You could almost replace your beep button with that.
Hey?
Yeah. Rather than beep on your deck, you can have a.
You got the prisoner.
Yeah. I'll put my diving suit on so I don't catch the coronavirus. Could you possibly deal with that crate, Paul? Just feel like it's going to end badly.
Okay. I think it ended badly for Whiteland.
Nope, not far enough.
Yeah, could do Nerdy Drew. Like once you start, yeah, once you get over a certain speed, just disable the whole cargo button. Yeah, we got loads of research points now. $3K of fuel. We can make this home now.
Yeah, definitely. All aboard, sir.
I'm not going to try, Baz. But thanks for the offer.
So, do you want to sleep to get another mission, or what are you feeling about time?
Well, we can sleep to get the research done and then put another research in the queue.
Yeah.
Do we dare leave the boat moving and sleep?
Yeah, it's fine if we do it now. Is Whiteland going to sleep as well?
Are you going to leave the boat driving forwards while we sleep?
Yeah,
Oh, I can see that ending badly.
we're all good, as long as we do it quickly. The longer we leave it, I can't guarantee it.
I'm sleeping already.
I'm sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
Whiteland.
Why don't find a bed and sleep quick?
Well, this is weird.
At least the
Whoa.
movement isn't sped up.
Like the boat
There you go.
is... There we go.
That
Bet you
was
guys-
really weird.
Uh-oh, fell off. No!
Bye!
I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, God, sit down.
Oh my god. Man overboard.
Right. Can I have a vote, please, chat? Do we go back for
Oh, that's so mean. I love it.
Oh my god. Well, when you're thinking about your votes, Tommy, remember the time you fell off 10 minutes ago and I came back for you.
That is true. Plus, do you
I'm
really want to
back.
drive all the way back?
There we go. I'm in. Oh, he stalled it.
Come on, chauffeur, get moving.
Right, so the sick crew member is 4K.
That's some high definition.
Whoops, indeed, Benji T.
Are you going to the sick person, Paul, or not?
What?
You going to the sick crew member?
We've got 2.6k of fuel.
Yeah, we've got enough just. It's 4K to the sick crew member, so if you're burning 200, you've still got enough.
Dude, no way have we got enough.
Yeah.
And if economy mode, you'll be fine.
What you need to do is floor it to the sick crew member, and then we'll work out what the. Can we swap seats, Jack?
There's no way this is happening.
There you go. I'm going to teleport back to the base.
Okay. So what did you say it was 2.7 when you started?
It's 3.7 to the sick worker, then obviously 3.7 back again. No way can we make this.
Did you leave the kettle on, Paul?
What?
All the fog.
Well, you do have a foghorn.
Hey, you like it? Yeah, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's called running out of fuel.
Yeah, if you run out of fuel, I can always come and refuel you. That'd be quite fun.
I'm trying to run it economically on just 15 RPS.
Well, it is a sick person, so speed is the essence.
I'm sure he could run.
Right, so I think that's about 300 litres per kilometre again. So we need 600 to get there. And then, yeah. So the return journey needs to be very economical.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
I think it'll still be fine though.
Is that ISO container mission still up there, or is it gone now?
It's gone for me.
This Martin has failed, I think.
Just realised that barge I made for moving the bed car over from the other outpost. We could just use that.
So whatever are you in a different? So your RPS hasn't changed, has it? We did that last kilometre with only 150 litres of fuel, so it was more fuel efficient than whatever setting we had.
So I said I'm going down to 15 RPS.
Okay, so yeah, we'll have plenty of fuel.
So we're just running it a bit more lean. I mean, we can run it even leaner and just get there a lot longer.
No, I think that's about fine. You've got the right balance, I'd say.
Distance to your waypoint, you just look at it like that and then you can see it there.
Yeah, so this is a tanker, and I think he's in the bridge, so he's at the rear of the boat, yeah. And that's an anchor.
Yeah, you can climb up with a ladder at the back.
That looks pretty cool for an anchor, eh? I walked in, tried to grab him, and he sunk through the floor.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've got him. There you go.
Having trouble leaving.
Definitely. On board. Right, so 4.5 to the destination. 150. Yeah, you got plenty of fuel.
$15 RPS for efficiency.
I mean, I will clock it again just to be sure, but...
I am wondering why this sick person's not in the quarantine room at the back, but is actually just enjoying the front seat view with us.
He's injured, not sick.
So Says he needs medical assistance.
Injured is a kind of sick.
It doesn't say he's injured, it says he's become critically ill. Illness is not an injury.
Do you want me to risk picking him up and putting him in the back, possibly with a man overboard exercise? Because I'll do it. I'm quite happy to.
You could have like SARS or something.
So yeah, for the last kilometre, we burnt 160 litres of fuel.
$116 litres per kilometre.
160.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you see, if you look at the objective like that, it tells you how far away it is. It's very misty. Should put a camera on the end of the winch.
Yeah, that'd work.
Your logic's done.
Yeah, I saw the pit thing. Put a camera and a light, and then whatever you hooks onto, you can actually watch it and make sure.
Is there anything specific you want?
Land boy.
If you're talking about...
Coming out of the fog.
Yeah, I can't look right now, Jack.
Oh, that's fine. I was going to say, if you're talking about cameras, did you want to do the video equipment, which gives you all the monitors and the cameras?
Well, if we're going to get trains, is there anything in particular we need? I know we got jet engines, but are we missing something?
You could do railings for one point, 25 minutes. Decorations.
I don't care about decorations.
Railings are pretty handy for stopping you from falling off of stuff.
Yeah, GPS would be good if you got all that stuff.
GPS. So if you're wanting to start doing more of that kind of thing, then yeah, video would probably be a good way to go. There's also radar.
No, it's not flat out.
Radar would be quite handy.
I was running it efficiently.
More large tyres, yay!
Yay.
Because we didn't have enough.
What about radar and sonar?
Yeah, radar and sonar, radio RX, they're both pretty good things to get, and then video.
And also heavy aircraft to get the heavy rotor.
Yeah, that as well. So there's quite a lot of stuff we would like to get. Video equipment is 30 points, by the way.
Oh, that was close. You just about slipped that clutch at the right time.
Yep. We're all good.
Right, so 5, I'm assuming...
Well, if you're wanting to make a counterbalance, you might want to do compact mechanics. Because then you get the compact slider rails and the sliding connectors and all that.
Yeah. No, I do need that, actually.
You'll want the compact linear track base, won't you?
Yeah.
Yep. I need that stuff.
So that's 20 points. So I can start that now if you want.
Okay.
So you still optimized at 15 RPS?
Yeah, at the moment.
So we've got 4K to go, and we've got just under 1200, so you could put it into full burn mode and we'd still make...
You've got an hour and 20 on that research.
If you see a box, let me know.
I'm doing fuel calculations in my head at the moment. I'm not
Okay.
looking for boxes. Are you doing something different with the revs, or are you still the same?
I'm still sat at, well, I'm sat at 13.6 RPS. We'll bring it up to 15 RPS like that. Takes us up to almost 40 knots.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, having a good weekend, thank you. We haven't built a helicopter tactical. We've been focusing on the ship and the systems on the ship. I don't think there's any damage on the port side, actually. Yeah, they're called nav lights. Hill Caffrey. You get them on ships, aviation and maritime. This green is on the right, and it basically, at night time, when you look at these lights, you know whether the vessel is moving towards you or away from you. Based on the... If it's coming towards you like that, you're going to have green on the left, red on the right. If it's going away from you, you're going to have red on the left, green on the right. So once you know that, if you just see those lights, you know which way it's going.
So current fuel conflict, we should get there with 300 to spare at least, maybe 400.
The only problem is they invented it when they didn't know about red-green colorblind. I think we're nearly here, aren't we?
Yeah, just about. I can see land in front of the fog.
Yeah, we might have a bit of fuel we can throw back.
That fog is getting worse.
It really is.
I can't see the end of the dock now.
So the fuel needs to be pumped into the storage tank, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, that's really desynced for me now. You guys are not here.
Trust me, we're here.
Yeah, we are here, definitely.
I'm gonna reconnect.
Whiteland just like floats in with the thing.
Hey, the game crashed.
Right, so you can turn the reverse pumps on, because there should be some in there.
What, we're pumping out now?
Yeah, it should be.
Okay, it's pumping out.
Yeah, obviously the pump between the main and the storage is
Baz? Is it me or is that gauge upside down?
is small in comparison, is it?
Is Baz still here? I'm pretty certain Baz said that was the right way. I think we're pumped. Yeah, there's 0 left in the storage tank.
No, I've still got 60 litres in the main. So it's pumping it right through, it's not storing it, basically. That's all that's happening.
Hey, I can see you now.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's filling up now. If I turn the pump off, it fills up, I think.
Yeah, there you go. So my main tank is empty now.
That's so weird. Like, it won't let you pump in with the pump out turned on. That's bizarre.
Hey, you're the one who set it up.
Honestly, these fluid mechanics are not right. Like, why can't I pump into an area if I'm pumping out of it?
I didn't know that was a thing, to be honest.
Despawning something.
Oh yay! Hang on.
Prepare to float.
Prepare to drown. 18,001. So there's still. So we need like 9,000 back here. No, less than that. 8,000 back here, don't we?
18,000? We need 8,000. No, we need 7,000.
Yeah, but it's 26,000, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's one over.
Fuel input mount, composite right, through some lower script. Average trick. Shouldn't that be average?
Awesome.
So it's building an array. So is it me? Why then? Is this basically building an array of 60 entries of stuff and then averaging it all? And then you're ripening it to composite channel 1 and sending it back out. Why do you have to go through composite read write exactly? Oh, is it because the Lua script demands it? Okay. What did you call this thing? Fuel average or something? Fuel average. Or is it fuel flow average, I guess? Fuel flow average?
Is that based on time, though?
No, it's based on ticks. I don't know how many ticks per second there are, so I don't know how that's going to calculate. Fuel flow.
60 ticks per second.
$60 ticks per second. So that calculates an average over 1 second then. Back. Stick it in the back, have a look. So what, do I just need to connect it to the tank wire then? Is that all I need to do?
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Duke to Duke, thank you for 14 months.
Both of my fuel times do
You're
basically
welcome.
the same thing.
You're welcome, Duke, mate. Okay, right, so the tank content is displayed, so that must be the output is there. Yeah, we want that one. Composite add fuel goes to here. I guess we want a numerical display for this then.
The digital display, I think, was the one that you should connect to.
Speed, fuel, burn. Should go with that. I don't think that one's in use.
Actually, looking at it, these two that I've got don't use Lua at all. They just use logic.
Yeah, but I think I wanted to play with Lure a bit.
Yeah, it's probably a better way of doing it. Plus, I
Okay.
think these two come from the time before they added Lua.
Right, well, it's night time for me now. Should we sleep and make it day?
Well, my game crashed again.
Wow. You probably need to do what Sommy did and just like remove the files for this.
Yeah, probably.
Start again. I'm sleeping.
Something about MP is just making it not happy. Let me know when you finish sleeping and I'll rejoin.
I'm not sure it's going to let us because it thinks you're in the game.
It'll figure out he's gone in a minute.
So if we chuck some fuel in this and then drive and see what that flow rate shows.
If it's not doing it, I can just rejoin now.
It's not doing it.
Oh, join.
After so, we just put a 250 gig M2 Crucial SSD
Bring
on
on
hold.
next
We need to
week.
come pick it up.
Now it is.
Not even in the game yet.
Just doing
Yeah,
it now.
because it recognised that you left when you tried to rejoin, I think.
Well, it's
No.
daytime, that's all that matters.
Now that's logic. And it's night time for me.
Right, I'm going to
No,
save it.
I've got the same time as Paul.
Good times, good times.
Go on, save. Right, let's chuck some fuel in.
That's fuel.
See what this thing does.
Oh, actually, hang on. Before you start adding fuel, did you want to put a fourth seat inside the control room?
Can you stop this winching out on me, please?
Yeah.
Just a quick thought as we keep having to mess around with seating.
Okay.
Awesome.
Where's the connector gone?
Just below us, I think.
Got it.
Cool. Oh yeah, it's right in front of me.
How much do you want? Like a K or something?
Yeah, just give it like a couple of K. I mean, I don't have to keep this save.
Yeah, a couple of K will be fine.
Somewhere about there.
Right, the fuel burn showing 0. That doesn't strike me as correct. Assuming I've wired that up correctly, Whiteland, that doesn't strike me as correct.
Just go, do you want to pump that fuel back in or what?
Oh, fuel.
Yeah, fuel just chucked in.
Okay.
Or are you just going to write off and save and go back a save?
Yeah, I think I'll leave. I won't save it on the way out, and that way we don't have to worry about it.
Did you save before you started testing?
Yeah, saved it all. I'm out of time here anyway now, so. Right, that's that. Thank you guys. It was fun.
Mind if I nick your boat?
Go on then.
Don't forget to spawn it back.
Yeah, spawn it back so we don't lose all the money. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'm going to load the save. Ignore it. Right, guys, that's the end.
Do you want me to load my monster work in progress?
It's up to you. Oh, I'm finishing now.
Okay.
Guys, I'm back tomorrow at 12. 2 more sessions tomorrow. Hopefully I can get the rig done next week and we can get back to normal in terms of driving stuff. The weekend after. Oh my god. That's very top heavy.
Bear in mind, it might fall over, so please end the stream soon and it won't look like I've embarrassed myself.
You are really going to need something to stabilize that.
Do you know what's actually quite interesting about that, Sammy?
Mm-hmm.
It looks very correct.
Yeah, that was the idea.
I would say it should be longer.
Well, yeah, but length is difficult in this unless you edit the XMR for the build zone. And then you get a really big build zone.
Right, guys, I'm back tomorrow at 12. Hope to see you then. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you to the
It also
mods
looks a little bit like mine.
and the
Hang
guys
on,
in the
I'll see
team
if
for
I can
playing.
spawn mine in.
And yeah, hope you have a great evening. And if you're not around tomorrow, we'll
Yeah,
have a
a
good
couple of
Sunday.
missing bits because there's some stuff we haven't
Take it
unlocked.
easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.